Hello pilots and welcome to Season 4 of Flight Academy, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil. Full format rules and lists are in the description below, and you can see all lists in the video linked in the top right hand corner of the screen now. But once again, joining me for this, we have...
Hello folks, it's Ben.
Hey Ben, welcome back to another interesting game. The rookie is back on the table. He's been capturing the hearts and minds of all of the viewers. Can he continue his insane run up against these interceptors?
And he's playing my favourite faction.
Yeah, you do like the Scum faction.
Oh, yes.
You're just that kind of guy, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you. The Scum have got so many good options, but two cool ships that he's got. He's got the Kirax and he's got Kavil in the Y-Wing, which is just fantastic to see.
So much health. It's just a beef list.
And I think for me, what makes this list so good and challenging for opponents is Kavil.
Yeah, Kavil is so strong.
I mean, that dorsal turret and his ability combo is just insane.
Yeah, I mean, we had to take the ion turret off for this season, partly because of Kavil.
Yeah, partly because of Kavil. I mean, we did some pre-season test matches to try and see how this format would work and what tweaks we needed to do, and we quickly came to the conclusion that we had to do something about ion. If we'd have stuck with single ships, we might have banned ion in general.
Yeah.
But we found that with two ships, just getting rid of ion cannon turret was enough. So, and especially again, if Kavil had ion cannon turrets, that would have just been incredibly rude. We saw them used to really good effect in Season 2. So...
I love the Deadman switch on both of Josh's ships. I think that's brilliant.
It's a great, last minute to say, haha, well, we'll just ignore, you might have taken us out, but we're going to catch you. And if you're interested in some fun Deadman Switch shenanigans, check out some of Josh's previous games. No spoilers, but there were some great triggers of Deadman Switch. But yeah, it's a great... You don't see it much anymore, I don't think.
No.
It's all false. It's all
False transponders or contraband 7X.
Yeah. That's what everyone takes. And I don't blame people for that, because they are really good illicits. But Deadman Switch is just probably the funniest one.
I think what'll be interesting in this match is if Fraser can get his proton rocket off.
Yes.
I think that'll be quite key.
If Fraser can get Second Sister's proton rocket off with the Second Sister ability as well, that is going to be devastating, especially if it's against Kavil, because Kavil only has one evade. That is where he wants to put that proton rocket. If he can soften up with Volt and then finish off with Second Sister.
Yeah, and I think most of the times you'd probably want to try and burn down Kavil first.
Yes, I would say Kavil is not discounting Jostero at all, because the Kirax is really good. Jostero's ability is an interesting one. I might have gone for a different pilot. Given the points, probably like Victor Hell would have been slightly better, but
there are certain times it can trigger. There's some interesting combinations. If Kavil was to go down and trigger Deadman Switch,
or if the cluster mines were done in the right way,
or the opponent went over a
obstacle.
Asteroid. Yeah.
Yeah. So he can trigger, and I think that there's, again, absolutely nothing wrong with Jostero. He's a good fun pilot. Again, the Kirax is just generally a good fun ship.
Yeah, I do like the Kirax.
I think
Talonbane, he's expensive, but Talonbane's so cool.
he would have actually fit. Talonbane is 5 points.
Really? So that would have been 2 5s then?
That would have been 2 5s. You could have fit any of them in. So Talonbane would have been good.
Talonbane and Kavil. Oh, that's a juicy combo.
Oh, I'm glad to remember that one. Graz as well. Could have fit Victor Hell. Again, I like Victor Hell. He's good fun. I mean, Jostero does have the 12-point loadout, which is quite good. But I think, personally, I probably would have gone Talonbane Cobra. Because he is just fantastic. Double mod, double illicit, talent, and a missile slot. For 12 points of loadout, you could put some good fun in there.
Yeah. Although, Joss does have a bit of an advantage with the fact that Jostero is probably one of the lowest pilot skills out there. So, you know, Jostero could play a role in blocking for Kavil.
Yes. Setting up a block to get the opponent in the right position can work quite well. So Volt is going to try and trigger his barrel ability, but doesn't
tight.
Doesn't fit.
Don't think that fits.
That's actually not good because that's a strain there as well. I mean, admittedly, that strain will get stripped when if Kavil does the range 0 into Volt, or if tries for the range. I think Second Sister's just out. Just reminding Josh as well. Again, Josh, new player, reminding him that he can't obviously use a turret attack at range 0. Because that would just be brutal. Thinking, would Second Sister... No, she'd be outside of range 2 there. Plus through the obstacle.
Maybe range 3, yeah.
Yeah, through the obstacles with the force, not even worth trying. So yeah, go range 0. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The turret's pointed to the left, to the right at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have gone down there. So that's a bit unfortunate because that does actually strip the strain from Volt with no...
Oh, that's a good hit.
Oh, 3, that's nice. Oh, that's 1 going through. That is actually not a bad start. Shame Kavil couldn't get any in, but Jostero again just showing that he's not just there for show. Interesting.
I think he's trying to cut off the right turn.
Yeah. Did he go for the barrel roll?
Oh, yeah.
If he goes for the barrel roll, that could be trying to sneak him behind Volt and catch him later, which could be quite fun. Don't know. I don't think it would fit though. That's the big problem.
That's interesting. Kind of liked where he was.
Yeah.
Because that cuts off the 2 hard to the right. Oh, he's trying the left. Okay.
I don't mind that actually. Sinking that one to the left, because if Volt does go left, potentially catching him with an arc there as well.
I mean, if Volt blocks here and Kavil was able to jump over, then Kavil can just drop cluster mines. Yes, it might catch Jostero, but
Yeah.
Volt's only got 2 health.
Oh, we did
Ooh,
go
he's
the other
going
way,
that way.
so that would have been a good block. Yeah, I think that would have actually blocked. Volt if he'd have stayed there.
It's not going to get away from that range. That turret.
Definitely turn the turret there. Yeah, I mean,
having a turret on an I5 is so strong. So many times you can just get shots on targets with Kavil.
so will we see? Okay, so trying
to get away from range 1.
Yeah.
Sensible.
I think maybe a boost round would have been better because he hasn't got out of range 1. And I think a boost round would have been better because it would have got out of the turret up. Oh, actually, no, he must have got out of range 1 there. Sorry, it's only 3 dice.
I'm not sure about this strain though. Strain on an interceptor.
Yeah,
Feels
bites
bad,
again.
It feels so bad. They need their dice.
Double checking. Oh, it looks like we are getting a procket.
Ooh.
Ooh, prockets. Yay!
Scary.
This is what we've all come here to see.
Oh, what a roll.
Oh, doesn't matter what Kavil rolls. You know that all you want to do is flip those 4s, 5 crits. Yeah. Oh,
Had to strip a what? Wow.
I mean, if this triggers the right combination, if there's a fuel leak or anything in there, fuel leak with direct hits, this could do it. So that's 5 down so far. Blinded pilot, direct hit, damaged engine. Oh, so close. But that is 6 health from one rocket. Yeah. Oh, I mean that's why I love Second Sister. Second Sister with the procket, surprisingly, like not too bad to trigger. I've triggered that. I've used Second Sister in 2 games, and I've triggered it at least once in 2 games, which feels like a good return. And I've seen it triggered a couple other times.
Yeah, I mean it's quite relatively easy to get bullseye with that chassis.
Yeah, the only thing I would possibly tweak in the list that Fraser has here is I would probably drop Deadeye Shot, because for Brockets it's not going to do anything because it's only a primary, and maybe take Targeted Computer just to give you that option of having the ability to double mod that shot.
Yeah, try and get the target lock when you're not being shot at.
Yeah. And that, I think, would be the only thing I'd possibly tweak on the Second Sister there. I mean, Extreme Maneuvers can be quite handy. to get that extra position. You lose Second Sister's ability in a way because you need both force. But again, it's a definite. If you can swing that boost round a bit harder, it can be quite handy. Oh, this is a really tough position now for Kavil. He is. Oh, yeah, he is in trouble. And I think his turret arc is pointing down the board at the moment.
Although if Kavil goes down, he could take Volt with him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Deadman Switch will trigger Volt. And does he have range 2 onto Second Sister? I think he does. He does have range 2 on Second Sister. That's a hit crit into Second Sister.
Should be okay with the. Yeah.
It's okay. Yep, doesn't. Has to spend the evade though. But Second Sister doesn't like, she doesn't have Duke, so it's not an issue. Range 1 from. Oh, that is.
By my bow ships.
That's Kavil down, but unfortunately. Oh, Deadman Switch triggers.
Deadman Switch.
It's so good. It's so good. And that's bye Volt. That does still put Fraser ahead though. Because although these are both 9-point lists, Volt's only worth 4 points, whereas Kavil is worth 5. So it is now 5 points to 6 in Fraser's favour. It's a tough matchup though.
It's it's tough for Jostero to go against a higher initiative interceptor.
Yeah. If Jostero though can get an ion missile off and force Second Sister to do an ion move.
That's where you want your target lock now.
Yeah.
Grab
so
it away down.
If he can control that, that would be really good. Oh, and it looks like his Second Sister going to extreme maneuvers in.
I would barrel roll back to stop the missile shot.
I kind of agree. I think I would try and avoid. No, going aggressive.
I don't think I'd want to let him have that ion missile shot.
Yeah, I actually agree, because if he ionizes Second Sister, then let's have a quick double check what the actual. So a 2 Talon roll or even a 4K over the top gets it. Oh, only 1 damage going through. Is it going to be the ion missile trigger? I think you got to do it. I think he has to do it.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's going. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just spending the evade.
Just to get the extra dice, the four dice.
Yeah.
And get over the evade.
This is where, obviously, again, Josh is very new to the game, so there are some little nuances in the tactics that people might do that can get missed a little bit. I think for me and you, obviously, we're quite experienced. We looked at that and we'd have gone, right, 4 dice for ion missile, plus the potential to know exactly where Second Sister, pretty much know where Second Sister is going to be next turn. For us, we're like, that's a bit of a no-brainer. I can, again, see why Josh would go for the regular attack, because he's thinking, I want to get damage through.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nothing wrong with that at all, but I just think that ion missile would have been a better option there. But it has got the bump on Fraser, so that's a good start. Hey, turn, nice. I mean, that could have been good a moment ago, but let's see.
Yeah, hard one.
Fraser continuing to go aggressive. Hard one with extreme manoeuvres. And there's the barrel roll.
Oh, interesting set of moves. Don't know if he's got. I think he's got out of the arc.
It's so close.
Tough
Again,
to see
the
from there.
angle. I think using the again, I'm not a big fan of the laser.
Yeah, they're right for a quick check, but they can be misleading.
Yeah, spending the force, getting all of them.
Two evades, nice.
Not quite half pointing Jostero, and the crit is disabled power regulator, so he will be ioned. And looks like no arc there. But missing the ion trigger, because although he didn't actually take a shot, he still is ioned.
Counts as engaged, yeah.
Still counts as engaged.
I think Second Sister is able to get another shot here. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't too hard.
Yeah.
I suppose he can still.
Extreme maneuver.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem. Is the interceptor can just dance around the Jostero.
Just it's too maneuverable.
Yeah.
In this situation, again, the ion missile earlier would have been a really good option.
Ooh. Is he going to get half points?
One more damage. That is half
points.
And that is time as well. So that does mean that Fraser does get the victory there. Both players scoring a point though for ship kills, which is good, but that was a fantastic game between both of them and a very, very much needed win there for Fraser. So let's have a quick look at the tables. So you've snuck yourself up to the top there with your win, and Josh unfortunately falling short. I've managed to get myself into third place with 18 points. Connor is in fourth, joint with Scott on 12 points. Andy with 11. Madbots and Fraser both on 7, and Wes on 6 points. Most of us still have 2 games left to go. Josh and Fraser only have the 1. There's still more action to come, but Ben, thank you very much for joining us for that. I hope you enjoyed that game.
Oh yeah, very enjoyable game. Thank you, Phil.
No worries. And guys, again, thank you all so much for watching. We still have 2 rounds and the top cut left to come, so still plenty more action. So don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.